my KDF character, and there's my Starfleet character and my Dominion character. But now we need a Romulan. So what do we got? The aliens, a Reman, and of course Romulan. For this one, I'm gonna go female because that's what I had. That's what I had last time before I decided to restart. I have a science and a technical officer already, so I'm going to go with an engineering officer. Cool. Actually, I like the default, the default character. I'm gonna go with the same name I had. Yeah, that works. Well, that was quick. You're gonna get a cut. Much like last time, I'm going to play the tutorial.
What we knew is gone. Our home, our lives, all that we were, dust. Blasted across empty, heartless skies. But we live. Our legacy lives. Within every ship we fly, upon every world we touch, in our hearts, in yours. There will be challenge. You will know fear, but you will overcome. You will survive, and answer vengeance with blood. You will do as you must. Rule cannot be handed to the faithless. Our legacy cannot be lost to villains. Bury the past to face the future. In enemies, find allies. There is no price we have not paid, no loss we have not felt. Our dead world, our long suffering, these are not ends. We are not ended. For your crew, for your people, for this new home, we must face all doubt. We must break the strong who would destroy us and overcome the impossible. We must fight against any and all. We must, we will, for we are Romulan.
Damn, I love these intros.
The youngest of our kind rely on stories to know what our people were like before. Strong, secretive, warlike. We were feared. We were powerful. Then, everything changed. 22 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova. The resulting explosion traveled through subspace to hit Romulus and Remus, our homeworlds. No one could have predicted that would happen, and no one could have stopped it. Millions died. Those who survived were scattered across dozens of worlds. One day we were citizens of one of the greatest powers of the galaxy, and the next, we were just trying to survive. Every day was a struggle if you weren't part of the militant and oppressive Tal Shiar, or ruling everything from on high like Empress Sela. For ordinary Romulans, military victories don't mean much when you're hungry. Life goes on. The Klingons and Starfleet are at one another's throats. The battles light years away don't affect us much. The Tal Shiar are the more immediate threat. They're rebuilding the Empire by force, and pressing anyone they think can help into service. But even they don't seem to know we're here. We've put down roots and found friends. Today we'll celebrate what we've created. With hard work and some good fortune, true Romulans will once again rise to be a power in the galaxy. The first step on that path begins here.
Alright. Okay, nothing's going on over in chat.
There you are. The security chief was looking for you earlier. She said there's trouble at the vineyard. Avrak's been filing reports all night about Kellids chewing at the vines. He's really worked up.
Killians in the vines? That doesn't sound right.
Something must have annoyed them. It's not typical Kellid behavior. With the big celebration tonight, I think everyone's a little overexcited. Even the bugs. You should listen to one of Avrak's messages before you head out there.
Alright. I'll look into it.
Interactable items have a glow around them. Walk up and press F to interact with a console.
Alright. Alright, so you have 3 messages from Avrak. The second, third messages have been flagged as redundant by the system. Playing message 1 now.
Please tell me you'll help me. Kellids are in the vineyard chewing through the irrigation pipes, and everyone says they're too busy getting ready for the big party to come and do something about it. There won't be any party if everyone's knee-deep in water by nightfall. Get over here and help me fix this.
Alright. Yeah, I'll help.
If the Kellids are chewing up the vineyard, you should probably grab a pistol, just in case. I'd join you, but the chief has me looking into some odd comm chatter we picked up yesterday. We'll have to catch up later.
Alright, see you later.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
So we gotta go over here and get some weapons to deal with the bugs.
Your plasma beam pistol has been automatically equipped. You can practice on the nearby bottles. Select a bottle and then right-click to attack it.
Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's what the targets were.
To sprint, tap the shift key while moving.
Cool. Naturally, of course, the bottles aren't going to give us any anything. And it looks like there's like new content coming out in the fall. Now that I have actual streaming shit or streaming software shit, I'm gonna have to keep on top of that. Probably with both my Dominion and my Starfleet officers, since they're both the highest ranking out of the two, due to the other two being restarted so I can stream.
Finally. I mean, which message? Never mind that either. It's chaos here. I need some help. Normally we collect nectar from the local Kellid insects. Something has driven them into a frenzy. They're chewing on our irrigation system and flooding the vineyard.
Alright, I'll start repairing the pipes.
Excellent, excellent. The broken pipes are obvious. They're the ones spraying water everywhere. Kellid shouldn't give you too much trouble. A few bursts from your pistol will take care of them.
I'll handle it. As a matter of fact, there's one right there.
Interactions can be interrupted by movement or combat.
Now, let's see if we can find the rest of the burst pipes. Ah, there's another one over here.
Enemy target uncensored.
Granted I'm being bugged by, well, a bug. There we go. Are there any more? Okay, so I was just over on like a little tiny portion of it. Little tiny portion. There is another. You're making a lot of noise in there. Alright. Pipes have been repaired, even though I still see water sprouting out everywhere. Alright.
Well, the flooding has stopped, but if those Kellids come back, they'll just break the pipes again. Something's making the insects go crazy. With bugs this size, that's a real problem. And Navala might be able to help. She's goofing off again. She knows all about Kelly's. She's normally down by the greenhouse this time of day. Tell her to stop being lazy and keep these critters contained.
Alright, I'll find out what Nevala knows.
Good idea. Talk to Navala.
Navala.
I bet she's just lounging around right now, not even thinking about all the damage being done to my vineyard. No one around here wants to put in a good day's work. Well, except for you.
Right. I'll get going. So we need to go down this way. Pipes are still bursting. There's still actually bugs everywhere. A bunch of them down here too.
Just in time. Did you talk with Avrak? He said that I'm what? Lazy? That I've been... Ugh! He's just trying to make me look bad so he can get a promotion. Oh, that's so old-fashioned. Let me tell you what's actually happening. The Kellids are going crazy. I've been working all day to keep them out of the residential areas. This aggressive behavior is new, and we need to figure out what's causing it. That means gathering samples from some of these creatures.
Alright, now see what I can find. So, let's go here. Let's get some samples from the bugs.
Enemies have a chance to drop items.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, when it gave me that I'm like, Klingon.
An item has dropped for you.
When
Move
it
towards the item and press F to loot it.
Thank you. Yeah, it gave me that, I had to find proof about our captain being a traitor on the Klingon character.
This metal has some kind of fungus growing on it that's similar to the spores we found on some of the Kellid carapaces. It might explain their behavior, but how are they getting infected in the first place? Also, the flying Kellids have never come out of the cavern before. This is so strange.
Alright, something might be happening in the cavern, so I'll check it
You're
out.
right. The source of the infection could be somewhere inside the cavern. Head over there and see if you can find out what's aggravating the nest. And be careful.
I'll be careful. Not getting any XP from these bugs. I should probably just ignore them unless they decide to attack me. Like that one right there. This one probably needs to go. What did you drop? You dropped a strange sample for me. Speaking of bugs, looks like we got some robotic bugs to deal with. Still not getting any experience points yet, though. I think... yeah, here it comes. And this one's got shields. Not like it matters, because it's gone, so... bye.
Strange machine and some weird drone things? That is troubling. Someone's been in there. We'll have to let the Maori know about this. It's good you disabled the device, though. Maybe now the Kellids will calm down. I took a look at those biological samples while you were gone, but I can't do much more than a basic tricorder scan. It's just not my area. DeVex might be able to help. He was an engineer in the Romulan military before the homeworld was destroyed. Now he's helping us with our water supply and anything else that takes more specialized knowledge. You should talk to him.
Alright. Are these... Okay, I guess they're actual players. Huh. I didn't think there was actual players in the tutorial areas, but what do I know? The only thing I'm going to miss out on this is this character was like I started at a specific region when I started this character, and it gave me like a special deal to look for little tiny details and such. Unfortunately, it's like I don't remember what it was called. I noticed that Jem'Hadar had one too, but unfortunately I didn't make a Jem'Hadar character in time to get that. Oh well.
What do you need with an old space hound like me?
Alright, I got some samples to show you.
I have an idea of what this might be. Maybe. I saw something like this once before, when I was out beyond the Eridon Belt. We responded to a distress call from a mining outpost. When we got there, all the people were just gone, vanished without a trace. The only things we found were a strange beacon and some odd spore samples. These look very similar.
Alright. As you can tell, we have specific deals. Like I said, this is an engineering character, so can I use your equipment to analyze the metal?
Of course. Go forth and analyze. My equipment is all yours to use.
Thanks. I'll let you know what I find.
Some missions in Star Trek Online will change based on your career track. Engineering, science, or tactical.
Thank you.
I've only seen fungal biotech like this once before. Remember that mining station that I mentioned? Before we arrived, they reported several disappearances. Some thought it was paranoia, but we had reports that said intruders would beam in right through the colony's magnetic shield, right into someone's quarters, sedate them, and then vanish without a trace. We didn't know what to believe, but I don't think those miners were paranoid. Something did happen to them, and it could happen again.
You thought it was related to this beacon?
That's what my commander believed. We found a beacon with almost the same configuration as the one you found. We weren't able to get much from it before we shut it down. But the one thing we learned is that the beacon was made by a race that called themselves the Elachi. We stayed in orbit for a few days, but the Elachi never came back. That's good news for us, seeing that you disabled the beacon you found in the caverns.
What do we need now? Tell the Maori what we found?
That's right. He's the man in charge, so he needs to know. I'd be surprised if he doesn't want to send someone down there to analyze that beacon. Could be these Elachi were interested in our colony for some reason. Lucky for us, you were there to put a stop to whatever they were trying to do.
Alright. What's this? Oh, sprint. And I need up here. You know what? That works.
Jolan True. I heard Avrak yelling all the way over here. I'm sorry you had to deal with his problems on our day of celebration.
Yeah, that's fine, but we have bigger problems.
That does sound very mysterious. However, you seem to have taken care of the immediate problem, disabling this beacon and dispatching the drones. You have my thanks.
Was my honor.
I'll assign some engineers to examine the device and set up surveillance on the cave as soon as possible. If what DeVex says is true, we don't want that beacon turned on again. Now that's settled, why don't you try to relax for a while? Enjoy the festival. We'll talk again tomorrow after the engineers have finished their analysis of the device.
I'll do that. Thank you. And there we go. Naturally, of course, things are not exactly going to go. Oh.
Contact Tovan Kev by clicking on the Hail Tovan Kev.
Thank you. Okay, I actually have to hail him.
Are you done for the day? I'm just finishing up too. I'm going to head back to the restaurant. Meet me for a drink when you're done.
Alright, I'll meet you there. Anything going on over chat? No, doesn't look like it.
Hey there. Long day? I can't believe how far this colony has come. Just look at how much we can accomplish without being ruled by the Tal Shiar. Word is, someone named Zatan is trying to fight them, but me, I'm content with what we have here. Let's go enjoy the festival.
Naturally, of course, things are not going to go as planned.
Friends and neighbors, welcome to the tapping. The Kelid nectar has been harvested, the ale is brewed, and we can finally taste the fruits of our labors. And like this fine vintage, our colony has taken time and effort to develop. Since the loss of the homeworld 22 years ago, we have known fear, hunger, and pain. We have struggled. We have overcome every difficulty. We have mourned those who are no longer with us, and we have welcomed new friends into our home. And now we celebrate. The trials are behind us. Virinat is prosperous and growing. We will face new challenges in the future, but we will face them together.
He's got his ventriloquist act going on there. He was talking, but his mouth wasn't moving. Oops, and nope, those aren't fireworks happening. Here comes the boom.
Hey, are you hurt? We're under attack. I don't know who or why. The people are being rounded up and we have to do something.
See, his mouth was
Get the
moving.
shuttles ready. You should find Navala and Vorian to help organize the militia.
Right.
Get as many civilians to safety as you can. After that, we stop whoever or whatever is attacking our home.
Well, his mouth was moving. Whoops. Well, that can't be good.
Come in. Are you alright? What's happening over there? Did you find Vorian?
Yep, it's too late. He's gone. Where are you?
We're prepping the shuttles for evacuation. We don't know what's going on here. We need to get people out while we can. If you can get a rifle, you can fight your way out. Can you make it?
Yep, I'll make it. Just get the shuttles ready.
Tal Shiar. We need to call for help. I don't know who'll answer, but we have to do something. I tried to send a distress signal, but they damaged our transceiver array. We still have a chance, though. You need to deal with some of the Tal Shiar, then get a replacement battery.
Alright, I'm on it. I don't think I need to... I don't need to equip... I don't need to quick equip that because...
You can switch between two equipped weapons by pressing
Boom. There we go. Now we're getting XP. Oh, there's one up here.
They just keep coming. Get a battery from the marketplace. We need to send out a distress signal.
Shot that one from behind. Oh, I thought he had something on him, but I guess not. Whoa. shit's just exploding. That thing was on that guy's face. See? Some of them are just carrying them off too.
Be careful in the market. It's completely overrun.
Oh, there's one. There's one like behind me. Yeah, they're behind me. And now guess what? They're dead. So sucks to be him. Oh, okay.
This is Cap. Do you have the batteries? You just need to repair the device and send the signal.
Alright, so let's go over here. That one just got vaporized when I did that. Ooh. And dead. And there's a couple of them over here, but
Get to the shipyard. We're getting out of here.
but shit's exploding, so yeah, it's time to leave. You know, when I'm stuck on a wall there. Can I? No, I can't shoot. I can't shoot through it though. That one Romulan was trying to jump through it like I was. Didn't work though. Trying to figure out where exactly I need to go in order to get past that. It's been ages since I've done this, so that looks like an open spot. That was actually right where I was too. Duh. that guy was just jumping and he got vaporized when he was jumping. Yep, that's where I was. I'm a goof. Well, sucks to be you.
Citizen.
Well, that was a weird voice. Used to be when congratulate you, it was Sela doing the deal, but I guess they changed that. Whoops.
Shuttle's in, coming in. We're jamming their sensors. When they get us, they'll think you were caught in the explosion. They're not attacking. Vex showed me how to fly his warbird. We're almost there.
It's like old style warbird. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think these are officially called birds of prey instead of warbirds. Of course, I may be thinking of the Klingon. I may be thinking of the Klingon. The Klingon one.
Navigation is online, but we need some components to get our weapons and warp drive operational. We'll need both if we want to have any hope of fighting the Tal Shiar.
Alright, I'll scan the old ships. I'll scan the old ships around here for what we need.
Increase your speed using E. Decrease your ship speed by using Q.
Doesn't have the full impulse up yet. Alright, that's good on there.
Use W and S to move up or down. Use A and D to turn left or right.
Thank you.
Weapons are online. Let's test them out on some of these derelict ships nearby. They're not shielded, so we can just use our torpedoes to finish them off.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it.
Oops. Let's go under this debris here. Instead of running into it. Because it's sort of like a regular boost from it. Alright, I'll take that, thank you. Thank you. And alright, our weapons are online. Cute.
Use your plasma beam to weaken shielded targets.
Alright. So it uses so we can the beam weapons are good at taking out shields. Torpedoes are good at for damaging the hull. Don't think I have the full impulse on just yet.
Use your torpedoes on an enemy. Down. You must be out of combat to hail Tovar Kev.
This, of course, being a Romulan vessel, would use the torpedoes high yield. It makes a giant plasma. Actually, I think it might be the specific type of torpedo that does that, but I'm not entirely sure. That takes care of the satellites.
Great. All systems are go and full impulse is back online. I'm picking up a distress signal nearby. It must be people from the colony. More colonists managed to escape the surface.
Alright, let's go save the
The
colonists.
distress signal is close. Searching. There! We have to help them!
Now, can I use this? Yes, I can.
Activate full impulse by clicking on the arrow. Deactivate full impulse by clicking on it again.
Alright, thank you. Oops. Tall Shiar drone. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Especially since it doesn't have any shields.
I'm back on the bridge. Figured out how I can improve our torpedoes. Just give me the order, and I'll get started. Scanners are picking up more colonists and Tal Shiar nearby. We have to rescue our friends.
Good to have you on the bridge.
Activate high-yield torpedo by clicking on the icon or pressing Alt and 1.
Alright. So there is a... And there's also a light network there.
Power of your next torpedo attack.
Effects. Deal with the other. Boom. I love that. Love that effect when. Love that effect when the Romulan vessels blow up. Well, they're now putting their full attention on me, so that's good. Yeah, let's see if I can draw its attention. The ship right here didn't have any hull detectors, so. We have beams. We have I want to say another turret. We have a forward and aft turret. And there we go.
I think it's safe to say we're a fully operational ship. I'm getting an alert. There's another distress signal coming in from one of the colony's shuttles. We can do a short-range warp jump to get to them. Do you want to go now, or stay here to wipe out any other incoming drones? They look like they'll be coming in to do sweeps in the area.
Alright, warp us to the next area. Yeah, it even has the old warbird painting underneath it.
There aren't any colonists here. Just this strange ship. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's gigantic. Engineering reports that the ship has scanned us, but they're not responding to my hails. What should we do?
We'll scan them. We need to know who or what they are. So...
They've done something to the ship. Nothing is responding. I can't even warp us out of here. I think I might be able to get a comm channel up to hail them. What do you want me to do?
Alright, open the channel and ask what they want with our ship.
We're getting a reply. They seem to be rearranging our words and sending them back. Listen.
Tovan?
I'm picking up another ship. This one is Tal Shiar. It's decloaking.
Alright.
So the Alachi were right. A handful of pitiful Romulan refugees managed to escape. When will you colonists learn that no matter how far you run, you cannot escape your obligations? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Colonel Hakiv of the Tal Shiar. On behalf of the Romulan Star Empire, I hereby lay claim to this colony and all of its inhabitants. Surrender now, and I will ensure that you serve us in the way you are most suited.
Yeah, not likely. Not likely. Oops, there we go. We're getting some help here. thought they were turning their attention on the other ship, but they're still not entirely sure if that actually, not entirely sure if that actually did it.
Has managed to sting me. You think you won? This is not the end. Even now, more of my ships are on their way. And the next time, you won't have anyone to protect you.
Don't cross my path again. Unfortunately, we're not able to.
I am Tamer, commander of the Romulan Republic. We picked up your distress signal while on a mission in a nearby system. I would say we arrived just in time, given your ship's condition. Who are you? And what happened here?
Wait, let's explain what happened.
I am truly sorry. This is not the first time I've heard a story like this. And I fear it will not be the last. And these Halachi creatures, they are troubling. We need to know more about them, and why they're working with a snake like Hakiv. As I said, I'm with the Romulan Republic. You may have heard of us. We are not the terrorists the Tal Shiar make us out to be. With our leader Datan, we are working to gather survivors of the destruction and fight the tyranny of the Tal Shiar. We have a flotilla nearby. If you're interested, we would welcome you and your friends to join us there.
Yeah, I'll help you.
I appreciate your willingness to do what's right. I'm transmitting the coordinates of our flotilla to your ship now. When you arrive, we can repair your vessel and work out our next move. Thank you again. I'll make sure you won't regret your decision.
Yep, I hope this works out for all our sakes.
I don't know how I feel about this, but I guess siding with Tamer is better than risking death on our own. And he did help us out with the Tal Shiar. The coordinates are loaded up whenever you're ready to go. I think the colonists we rescued are eager to get someplace safe.
Alright, work this out.
Assistant to Commander Tamer. Please, follow me to the commander's quarters. There is much to discuss. Commander, our guests have arrived.
Excellent. I'll get them up to speed. There's much to do.
I'll be glad to show one of you around, while the other stays and talks with Tamer.
I'll take the tour, and then meet you back on the ship when you're ready.
Alright.
I'm not afraid of the Tal Shiar.
Yep, I'm here to join the fleet. Alright, good to see you in Tovan Kev made it to the flotilla of the new Romulan Republic. To be brief, we are a group that is founded by Datan to combat the tyranny of Emperor Sela and her Tal Shiar. Our goal is to unify the shattered Romulan people under a new democracy, instead of Sela's tyrannical rule. There is much to do, however. I can answer any questions you may have. Yep, what's next? What's next is that you receive our uniform and get a tour of the flotilla. After that, you'll receive your first summon. However, you must understand about joining us, you'll mark yourself as an enemy to the Tal Shiar. Hakiv and his people will see you as a threat, and there isn't anything they won't do to stop you. You ready to accept that? Yes, I am. Good. You get yourself down to Lieutenant Dethleham. You can get a uniform from him if you want to change out of those civilian clothes. You can also have your ship modified. We can't get you to a more powerful vessel yet, but we can change the appearance of your ship if you want. When you're done, return to your ship, and I should have your first assignment ready and sent to your ship by then. Alright. Well, uniforms, modification, and armor and shields.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Oh, okay, so So Sheila still actually does mention or do the. Let's put that on, and put this on the ship. Yeah, the this uses singularity cores instead of warp cores. That's why the what was I going to say? Oh yeah, that's why when they explode, they make little black holes. Alright, still nothing going on over in the chat. So, you have a...
The Tal Shiar is advancing on our allies.
Alright. Okay, what do I do now? Step into the hall, turn left, and take the turbo lift back to the transport room. Once you're down there, look for the tailor. I've already authorized you for a uniform change. After that, you should look for the ship tailor and customize your warbird. Once you're satisfied, I'd suggest looking for Deton. Alright, so let's go and see about changing our uniform. Nope, that's the turbo. That is the turbo lift.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
I think... Yes, it's in here. Alright. It's a pleasure to meet you. Everyone here has heard that you're heard about your ship and what happened at your colony. I'm sorry you had to go through that, but that's what we're trying to stop. Someday settlements like Virnat will be safe. I'm a tailor, which means I can alter your appearance and outfit, or those of your bridge officers. You can find other tailors in the social areas. You've been authorized to receive this service. You can put on a new uniform now if you want. Ready to try a new look? Alright, yeah, do it. So, let's modify this. Okay, for some reason it gave me some... For some reason... Okay, those are like special deals that I can't... Ah, there we go. Let's see. There we go. I like that one. No sash. Let's go with these. What are you doing in there? Going around making all that noise in your deal with you. Yeah, if you hear the noise, my dog, he's in there. He's in there making a lot of noise. Ooh, let's go with that one. And yeah, there we go. Cool. I like it. And of course now we need to find the ship tailor. So I'm guessing. Alright, welcome to the flotilla, Lieutenant. I am a ship tailor. I can help you change the interior and exterior appearance of your ship. There are other ship tailors in the social areas who can do the same thing for you at any time in the future. While the Republic doesn't have a better starship for you yet, I can help customize the look of your ship at this time. A bit of paint might help give that old warbird a whole new look. Let's have a look at our ship. Not entirely sure about the brown. Oh, well, never mind then, because Good, it keeps the... I wonder if all these keep the... Yeah, I can't buy these because these look, 16,000. I don't have the points for that. I'll just go with this. Interior. Huh. Weird. And excuse you changing the... Wait, 3D print this. Transform your customers. I think I'll save that for... Maybe I'll save that for later. Knowing, I bet you anything that's probably expensive. Alright. Supply. And there we go.
Remember, your objective locations can also be found on your compass, as well as your mini-map.
Now, yes, there we go. I had to zoom in just to make sure this was where I was going.
Hello again. Now that you're settling in, I wanted to speak with you about what our overall goals will be. First and foremost, we are looking for a new planet to call home. Tamer and his crew are handling that search. While the search continues, I am working on any possible alliances that we can make with the Federation and the Klingon Empire. We will need allies if we are to proceed. Your task will be the protection and recovery of other Romulans spread throughout this sector.
Are there many other colonies?
We are finding more by the day. Some have already joined us, but others do not believe in our cause. It will be up to you and your crew to protect these colonies from the Tal Shiar and to recruit anyone willing to assist us. Do you have any questions? If not, I would suggest you return to your ship. Tamer will have his orders ready for you.
Alright, I'll return to my ship.
Sounds like we've got our orders. If you're ready, I can beam you back to the ship. However, before that, I need to ask a favor. I have a sister. Her name is Rena Kev. She and I were separated a long time ago. I want to try to find her. As we're doing our missions, could you try to ask about Rena? Thanks.
Alright, I'll do what I can. Beam me back to the ship.
Most missions can be turned in remotely. Click the icon next to the mission to report to the contact and turn in the mission.
So this...
We have to stop the Tal Shiar.
All set to go? Good. There's first target is already under attack by the Tal Shiar. There's no time to lose. Get a plasma beam and a battery pack.
Congratulations,
You
Lieutenant.
have just earned your first skill points. Click here to learn more.
Alright. Wow.
Skills will increase your effectiveness in both space combat and ground combat.
Thank you. Same deal. Alright. If we're going to have a chance at breaking away from Sela and the Tal Shiar, we need allies. There are a lot of little sediments like yours out there. We're in contact with some of them, but we are always reaching out to try to make new alliances. I've heard of a group of Romulans have taken up residence in a Suliban helix in the Beta Quadrant. I'd like you to visit them, fill them out, help them if you can, but most of all, find out if they're willing to join the Tana in the search for a new homeworld. Suliban's cell ship, which that's actually pretty useful. We get a officer and a torpedo.
The Tal Shiar is advancing on our
Plot
ally.
a course to your next mission.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Shields. And... Actually, I should have brought it. Not like it, of course, not like it matters. Not like it matters because I'm pretty sure we're going to... I want that. Thank you. More hit points, please. I don't remember if my Klingon character jumped up to level. Ooh, Can I put that on my ship while we're going? Plasma beam array. I want that here. You sure are making a lot of noise down there. You're making a lot of noise down there. So when do we get to her? Of course, I just started. I'm just sort of curious when we get to a new. I think it's level 10. That's what I thought. I think it's that way for the Klingon character too. I'm going to have to check out my Dominion character once I actually get back into that. He and the Federation character shouldn't have too much trouble getting into the featured mission, seeing how the required level is at the moment is level 10. That may be a bit of an issue with this character and the KDF character, though. That being said, while this is going, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, I had to go get something to drink. So...
We've arrived at the Helix, but we're not the only ship here. A tall Shi'ar warbird is approaching from the direction of the primary structure. They haven't raised shields yet, but their weapons are online. Wait, they're hailing us. Your orders?
Okay, answer the hell.
You dare to test the might of the tall Shi'ar?
Alright, to the person in command of your ship, be advised that you're in violation of Tall Shi'ar Security Order 63R. Your vessel is operating in this area without authorization. Identify yourself immediately or your actions will be considered hostile. You don't want that kind of trouble. Yep, what authority could you possibly have out here? The Tall Shi'ar has the authority to track down terrorists who threaten the Romulan Star Empire, no matter where they try to hide. And don't bother with the deception. Our records indicate a warbird with your ship's destination was decommissioned years ago. We already identified you. Stealing military property is a serious crime. Care to explain, Commander? And guess what? Oh, yeah. Was trying to get a bit of a boost there, but they knew I was already here, so not like it matters because he's almost dead.
I'll do what I can.
Alright, we plead for mercy. There are only civilians on the Helix. We don't have much more than we can scavenge from the cell ships. As we told the other Tall Shi'ar, there's no terrorists here. The Cabal are long gone. Take whatever scrap you need, but please stop taking our people. Yep, we're not here to rob you. Then why are you here? We don't have much to trade, and we don't want any trouble. Yep, we're looking for Romulan refugees. There are a few Romulan refugees hiding within the Helix. They say they needed a temporary shelter and would be leaving soon. We meant no harm. How are we to know that they're wanted terrorists? Please just take them with you and go. Yeah, we're not with the Tal Shiar. Your actions speak for your true goals. Help us by repairing the Helix arm structure. We'll help you get the refugees to your ship. But hurry, we're in jeopardy every moment you remain here. So we gotta repair this. I think if I'm not mistaken, what it does is it makes these cell ships link up. Yeah, basically we have to reposition them.
Romulan battle cloaking devices can be used in combat, but your weapon systems and shields are disabled while it is active.
Alright. Couple more of these light warbirds here. Not too much of a problem. There goes our heavy plasma torpedo. And unfortunately, I think it just got shot down. Yeah, that is the problem with the heavy torpedoes, which I'm pretty sure you've seen me do when I was playing in some of the Borg sections. The Borg would be able to fire off those heavy plasma torpedoes, and we'd be able to shoot them down. That one's gone. Turn around and take care of this one then. For some reason this one is not like that's a bad thing. Yeah, I was a little bit too close there. Thankfully it didn't do too much damage. Okay, thank you. Thank you. 3 of them this time. We're getting a little smart, sending a full squad at me. Alright, swing in. Takes care of that one. See if I can swing it around and take out this warbird. Come on, there we go. Torpedo fire. Yeah, this one's almost gone. A little bit too close to it. Right. Slow it up. Fire ourselves a heavy torpedo. Boom. Takes care of them.
Time has taken much for the Suliban.
All right, now that the arms are restored. Yeah, now that the arms are restored, we located the refugees. They'll be moved to a centralized location so you can get a transporter lock. We've explained the situation to them, but a representative for the group is asking to speak with you.
I'm not sure I want to leave.
Alright, Keon informs me that we're being transported to your vessel. We realize we can't stay on the Helix, but we have no intention of being forced into servitude. The Tall Shi'ar has already destroyed a home. All we want for you is to leave us on an uninhabited world, or someplace we can hide to try to rebuild our lives. Now you'll be safe with Datan, you have my word. We've heard of Datan. We also heard rumors that he's plotting a revolt against the Tall Shi'ar. Going to him sounds more dangerous than staying here. Now, would you rather stay and be captured? I know I'm out of options, Lieutenant. That doesn't mean I have to like it. I don't know why the Tall Shi'ar are abducting our families, but we can't afford to lose anyone else. How about I make you a deal? You personally guarantee that my friends will be safe at Datan's fleet, and I'll work for you. Yep, I've served as a science officer on multiple civilian vessels. I can help you. I just can't run anymore. If I need to fight the Tall Shi'ar to keep my friends safe, that's what I'll do. Is there a woman named Rena Kev in your group? No, don't know anyone by that name. Thank you, and prepare to be beamed aboard.
All the refugees are aboard, but there's more trouble. A Tall Shi'ar battleship, the IRW Koval, has entered the system. They're hailing us, and they're asking for you by name. Remember, they're not here to be friends.
Strength, loyalty, and honor.
Alright, you're ordered to stand down. You're wanted for questioning by the Tall Shi'ar. Lower your shields and surrender your vessel, or prepare to face the consequence. Yeah, not on your life. Your actions speak for themselves. Your answer for the destruction you caused today. Remember, you were given a chance to surrender.
I recommend using our cloaking device to get close enough for a sneak attack.
What is this? I'm trying to remember. Oh, not like advantage, although they are doing quite a bit of damage to my forward shield. Unfortunately, I was not able to. Let's get that forward shield. Let's get that forward shield powered up. Swing around, hit him with. Swing around and hit him with a heavy plasma torpedo. I'm not entirely sure if I was the one who actually hit him with the torpedo. It seems, if anything, it seems like a, seems to me like I'm the one who got hit with a heavy plasma torpedo. Speaking of torpedoes, this ship. Ooh. Thank you for taking the refugees, Lieutenant. Tell them we're sorry, we simply have no way to protect them. Hopefully they'll find a refuge with your fleet. Our best hope is to cooperate with the Tall Shi'ar and tell them you have taken the refugees. Yeah, do what you have to. You can't offer much, but tell the other Suliban that Tom's fleet is standing up to the Tall Shi'ar. I'm also sending you contact for a friendly, local trader in case you need salvage or have goods to sell. But please keep our involvement discreet. And please leave now before before more Tal Shiar arrive. Right.
Cayenne closed the channel. He's right. They'll be lucky if the Tal Shiar let them live. We should leave and report back to Tamer. Some of the refugees we brought aboard may have starship experience. If we're expecting more trouble, we'll need some help on the bridge.
Alright. Alright, thank you. Yeah, no.
We're counting on you.
We'll give the refugees a good home here. They'll be safe and we'll do what we can to help them. This is just the start, Lieutenant. We won't stop until we're on a new world. One of our own.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Alright. And we got ourselves a science officer. So, anything going on over in the chat? No, doesn't look like it. So, what do we got?
I have new orders for you.
Many Remans settled on Cretarius after the fallout of Shinzon's rebellion. While they were safe from the destruction of Romulus and Remus, Cretarius is a bleak world with little in the way of habitable land. There are ample mineral deposits, which the Remans mine and sell for food and other necessities, but their lives there are harsh and unforgiving. Anyone who could survive on Cretarius, for as long as the Remans have strength, anyone who could survive on Cretarius for as long as the Remans have strength. We could use that strength in our search for a homeworld. And I know the Remans have no love for the Tal Shiar. Go to Cretarius, talk to the Remans, so show them that we are sincere and that we need their support. Alright.
We have to stop the Tal.
I'm going to put this on my ship. Get rid of this one because I don't need it for the time being. And put that on myself. So what do we got? One space. Yeah, I think I should have probably got this and mainly increased how much shields we have on our ship. The more shields, the less likely. The more shields we have, the less likely they'll be able to break through and damage the hull. Oh, this mission was actually pretty close. This mission was actually pretty close to the Romulan flotilla. While I'm thinking about it, let me have a look at... What's this? Okay. Yeah. Geska Blue, search for New Romulus, Turning Point, and Neutral No More. Yeah, of course, once you take Neutral No More, you choose between the Klingons and the Romulans. Or Klingons and the Federation. Like I said, since I chose Klingons with my Dominion character, I'm going to go Federation for this character. I don't know. I haven't seen any red alert. I haven't seen any red alert things pop up. I'm wondering if I need to be like a specific. I wonder if I need to be like a specific rank for the red alert, for the red alert things to pop up.
The Tal Shiar are approaching Cretarius, and they've already engaged a group of Reman vessels in orbit. The Remans are sending out a general distress call. We have to help them.
Hell them.
We're under attack.
Alright. To any vessels, there have been an unprovoked assault on the colony by Shiar agents. They've attacked and we're suffering our... Please send your assist.
The Decimus is too heavily damaged. They can't respond to our hails. They won't last much longer if we don't help them.
Alright, let's get the cloak. Let's get that cloak going. And sorry, I was doing a shitty static impersonation. I'm doing my shitty static impersonation there.
Okay, we'll follow your attack vector and provide support fire.
I know it was bad. Which I think's an... No, I think bad's a little bit of an understatement. Okay. Surprisingly, no one shut down that heavy torpedo, which I'm actually surprised about. Alright, takes care of them. There is another enemy hidden here, so let's go over there and take care of them. Whoops, well now they're drawing... Well, we drew their attention, so... Not entirely sure that plasma shockwave is anything, but...
Needs our help. They're losing structural integrity.
Alright, let's get closer and help them.
We need your help.
Okay, thank you for your assistance. We're continuing emergency repairs, but most of our major systems are offline. The Tal Shiar sent detachments to the surface, and our colony is not responding to help. With our transporters down and the shuttle bay damaged, I cannot send a security team to investigate. The Tal Shiar have never been so bold. Now they plan to destroy your colony. How can you be so certain? Doesn't make sense. They've left us alone for 4 years. What could they gain by destroying our home? We keep to ourselves and we do not challenge the Tal Shiar.
With all due respect, we've seen this before. The Tal Shiar destroyed our colony on Viranat without warning. If we don't get your people off Craterus immediately, they'll be defenseless when the invasion force arrives.
Yep, Tovan is telling the truth. Invasion force? We aren't in any position to begin an evacuation. The head of our fleet, Obasek, and most of our ships are in maneuvers out of the system. They can't possibly return in time. Until we reestablish communication with the colony, our priority must be to protect the people on the surface.
Find Zidane. He will help you.
He resides near the communication tower on the outskirts of the colony. If we reestablish communication, then we can formulate a plan. Alright, so let's beam down.
Choose your away team for your next mission. Your choices for who will be on your away team will grow as you recruit more bridge officers.
Thank you.
Find Zidane. He will help you.
Zidane is northwest near Forceville. If planetary communications are disabled, we'll need his help to bring the transmitter back online. We'll do our best to keep more Tal Shiar from beaming down, but I can't promise we'll be able to stop them. I'm guessing...
What are those things? They don't look Romulan to me.
Well, speaking of which, this one dropped an item for me. Thank you. Klingon octopus. Yeah, That does not sound good at all. All right. Boom. So, let's go over here and let's see what's... Whoops. Dead.
Thank you, stranger.
Okay. I don't understand why this is happening. You're obviously not with the Tal Shiar. Why are you here and what do you want? Yeah, the commander sent us to help you. Good. Follow me and then explain what's going on. We need to get inside the security field before more Tal Shiar arrive.
Follow me.
Okay.
We need to know more.
Okay, we need to know more. It's clear that our colony is under attack, but why are the Tal Shiar doing this? Why attack Craterus? What are they after? Yeah, it's an invasion. They're taking Craterus.
There's no reason for the Tal Shiar to attack Craterus.
Hey, I was right. Craterus. We've been an established colony for over 23 years. We were given permission here to settle here by Denatra. Why would the Tal Shiar attack a colony of their own people? Yeah, they didn't give a reason when they destroyed our colony on Fairnax.
So the rumors are true.
I told you, Father, the Tal Shiar declared war on our people. They're going to kill us. Yeah, they seem more interested in abducting people.
It doesn't make any sense.
We aren't a threat to the Tal Shiar. What do they have to gain? They can't do this without anyone noticing. Worry about that later. We have to evacuate now.
Evacuate? We must inform the council.
Who's going to listen to my order to evacuate? Obasek isn't here. He left a key in charge. Why doesn't he give the order to evacuate? Yeah, the Tal Shiar knocked out the communications.
We need to find Slamek.
Well, that explains a lot. When we couldn't reach anyone, Slamek said he was going to check on the transmitter. He hasn't come back yet. We should find him and see if he could get communications back online. Yeah, is there any other way to warn the rest of the colony? Without the transmitter, we'll have to start contacting colonists individually. The word would spread, but it would take some time. Obviously, something is going on, but I'm not the one to order an evacuation. The fleet or the council should make that determination. Yeah, start contacting anyone you can. We'll check on the transmitter.
I'm going with you.
You'll need help. You'll need help. You'll need help. If you're going to the transmitter, I'm going with you. Maybe we can find Slamek there.
Varel, you should stay here. Let these people handle this.
We don't know the whole story yet. We need more information. We need to know what the Tal Shiar wants. At least stay behind the security field until we hear from the council. Now, either way, we need to go.
Don't worry. I can handle myself.
Father, you see what the Tal Shiar have done. They'll need my help to get the transmitter working again. We'll take some weapons and armor before we leave. Don't worry, I can handle myself. So, let's go... I think according to this, it is down... Yeah, down this way. Get a watch out for Tal Shiar agents. As a matter of fact, there's some right there. Actually, I should have a look. I don't remember what I set my Vulcan officer as my Starfleet officer. Not like it matters. I already have a science and tactical. Officer. So. Yep, there he is. So. Controls have been damaged beyond repair.
Leave me alone.
Varela, you found me before those things did. I tried to repair the transmitter, but it was pointless. As you can see, the controls are completely destroyed. But it looks like you found some new friends. Can we bypass the transmitter controls? Didn't you hear me? Controls are destroyed. Transmitter is worthless. Yes, I heard you. Slamek, you're not helping. What if we set up a bypass relay? If it works, we might be able to control the transmitter dish from Zidane's shuttle, or even our secondary console at home. Yeah, we could also try my tricorder. It's possible, but I don't think it'll work. Yeah, we need to do something.
I have an idea.
Slamek, try to set up a bypass relay for the controls. If you can get it working, then we'll head back to my father and see if we can access the transmitter from there. Yeah, these things aren't too much of a problem. These weird bug things.
Where are those things coming from?
He's up there rolling. Alright.
I told you it probably wouldn't work.
Alright, let me try to contact Key. Nope. Yeah, that's not a good sign.
We should head back.
Should go back to my father and see if he's heard any news. Alright, everyone follow me.
Look up! We gotta get out of here now!
Where's it at? I know. Oh, yep. There it is. There it is.
We don't know. It attacked our colony on Viranak.
Oh, they're attacking the Okay, so
we're gonna need it. Believe it or not, that's what we're trying to do.
Once again, they're talking over each other. And there goes the force. There goes the force field. I think I see Ashkihyena. Well, they're dead now, so it sucks to be them. What's this?
Press the U key to view your status, or the status of your ship and bridge officers.
Alright, thank you.
Were you able to repair the primary transmitter?
Yep, I set up a portable transmitter relay and gathered as many neighbors as I could find. And I'm glad you found Slamek. Yep, we need to evacuate immediately.
I'm not going to argue.
Our security field is down and the Tal Shiar are attacking the colony. Hopefully everyone who isn't already heard the message will realize what's happening and evacuate. There are more people on the outskirts of town. If I could get them to the shuttle, I may be able to get them to safety. Yeah, we can beam everyone to our ship.
Understood.
Please take Viral with you. I'll take Slamek with me to help scan for survivors, and we'll rendezvous.
Father, I should go with you.
It took me weeks to repair the shuttle's drive system. If anything goes wrong, you'll be there.
You'll be safer on their ship.
Slamek can help me if we run into any trouble. I'll broadcast the coordinates to every shuttle within range once we're in the air. Now go. We need to look for survivors. So gotta get them to the shuttle. Oh. Excuse you with knocking everyone on their asses. Oh, there it goes. Now I guess so.
Can live without fear.
Sir, the Reman civilians are safely on board. If you've done everything you can down there, we can use your help back here. More tall shell ships are entering the system by the minute, and we don't think the Decimus can hold them off for long. Alright.
The Decimus has engaged the Tal Shiar and is forming a wedge so we can get the shuttles to the beacon. The shuttles will be relying on us for protection. Without our help, they'll never make it out of here. Zeden's shuttle was one of the ones that made it to the ship. He's hailing us.
We're in position.
Alright. She's aboard, she'll be safe.
I'm making myself useful.
The singularity core in the ship is practically an antique. I'm keeping my eye on the power levels to make sure we don't blow apart in combat. Don't forget to put all the shuttle's power into the ship.
Don't worry, my child.
It was the first thing Cement did. Tell the lieutenant that when we reach the beacon, we'll wait the signal to warp to the rendezvous point. Once we're all safe, we can transfer you back to the shuttle. All right. Yeah, its hull's already down to 0. So its hull's already down to 0. Probably, if it was like anything else, any other ship would probably already been destroyed now. But it's like an allied ship, so. What's this? Hazard emitters, which we don't pick up. Okay, so there's a bunch of scorpions down here. That's what the problem is. That's where all these annoying little buggers are. They don't see all the damn shuttles there. Come on, please. Guidance, there. Kid, right? Okay, that takes care of that. Yeah, the Scorpion, the fighters are really obnoxious. Alright, that takes care of that.
Protect the shuttle.
See if I can get in range here to help out with this. One more. And they're putting on their attention on us, so that's good. Apparently there are more of them over here. Where are we at? Okay, 75%. This is lone like warbird out here.
All ships, fall into formation.
that takes care of that. Takes care of that. Let's head out. Oops.
We need your help.
We're reading an unknown ship near the beacon. It appears to be a battleship. If it attacks, our ships will be completely outmatched. Are you able to scan the vessel or determine its armament? No, but we've seen it before. They're emitting some sort of passive scanning field. We cannot get weapons locked, and our singularity core levels are fluctuating.
I have an idea.
I'm noticing the same power level variations. The field is definitely emanating from the enemy vessel. If I tap into the beacon's controls, I may be able to send a high-frequency proton burst that should disrupt the field long enough to get a weapon fly. Alright, fired on my command. And... I love you. Well, it's definitely putting its attention on us instead of everybody else. Well, that's good. Come on, fire off the heavy torpedo, please. Okay, stuck behind a, let's get a, stuck behind a, asteroid there. Yeah, let's try to get that, let's not be in the front there. Oh yeah, now you fire off the heavy level. Boom! Boom, takes care of him. Zidane? Sulamek?
They've taken everyone.
I've scanned the shuttles. They've taken everyone. Everyone. Even my... How? Did we miss something? Logs show that a cruiser warped in during the fight with the battleship. Stayed at long range and then decloaked briefly. They warped away less than a minute later. They must have taken the colonists from the shuttles while we were in combat.
We must go after them.
We need to track their trajectory and follow them. They could be alive, and if we could catch up to them, they could still be alive, and we could catch up to them if we hurry. Yeah, do we have data on their heading?
Nothing. There was too much interference from the battleship. I wish I had better news, but we have more pressing matters. The Decimus is hailing us, and we need to get out of this system while we still can.
We're aware of the situation, but we have to set a course for the rendezvous point immediately. There are other Riemann ships there that will need our protection. After we regroup, we'll have a time to fully understand what has happened here and to mourn our losses. Alright, join Yutan's fleet. We're stronger together. We appreciate the offer, but this isn't my call to make. I'll relay your offer to Obasek and the rest of the fleet, but for now I think it'd be best if we go our separate ways. When we understand more about what the Tal Shiar are after, perhaps that will change. Thank you for your help. I know you tried your best.
I'm coming with you.
I don't need anyone's permission. I'm coming with you, and we're going to find my father. In the meantime, if you expect to keep a ship this old from blowing apart at the seams, you're going to need an engineer. Good thing I'm here.
I think we've done everything we can here. We should report what happened to Tamer. We can leave whenever you're ready.
Alright. So another mission complete. Whoops, that's not what I want.
We're counting on you.
Okay. We will reach out to the Remans, but it'll be difficult to get over centuries of mistrust and abuse. Perhaps if this Obasek is willing to speak to us directly, it might make a difference. I know you did your best to help them, and that the attack could not have been anticipated. I'm very concerned about this sabotage you reported, however, and that the culprit was never found. The Remans may very well have a Tal Shiar operative in their midst. We will not win every battle, but we will win the war. Count on that. Shalom true.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Alright. There we go. We have... Okay. There is a space station in the Gasco system that we think would be a fine addition to our group. If they agree to join us, we will have an additional base for militia ships as well as a supply depot that would make a big difference when we begin construction of a colony. I know there is a group of refugees there. Some of them have been there for years, but they've also had a wave of new residents, including a new commander. I'd like you to go to Gasco and fill out the situation. If you think they'd be a good match for us, then you're authorized to extend them an offer. And fire wheel, neutron deflectors, and a science officer. Okay.
I have new orders for you.
However, I'm going to save that for next time because I've been playing for a while. So I think I'm done for a night. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by if you did. Well, first things first, before I go. Alright, there we go. That's better. Alright, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Bye.